Hello everybody, I'm Larry, the pen bug guy. Welcome back to Larry's fountain pens. These are my cuz. Trick-or-treaters getting ready for Halloween. I got a lot of stuff to talk about today, so let's get with it and let's get a moving, let's get a grooving, because I know y'all going to be digging this. Are you ready? Halloween is the time of the goblins, the nice goblins, the cool goblins. So I'm thinking I'm doing an extra giveaway this month. But hang with me now, a mystery giveaway. And here's what you need to do to enter this giveaway. I need your full name, address, zip code, phone number, plus I need your email. Make sure it's correct. It's going to be very important that I get that. That's all I'm going to say right now, because it's a mystery. But I think you're going to be pretty surprised with the mystery giveaway.
Do you want him to email you with the information?
Yes, you email me at my email address. So, I wonder what it's going to be. Well, I know how it's going to be, but I don't know from where it's going to be yet. But I have ample enough time to put everything together and get the laboratory in operation so I can produce the correct chemicals to formulate and evolve the mystery gift. Enter if you dare. But remember, it's a mystery. But you have to be a subscriber. So, don't go away, stop. I don't even walk out that room. Just stay right where you're at. I don't care. You're not that busy. Hang on. Thank you. So, if you haven't subscribed to my channel, please do so right now. Hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to leave comments below when I'm done with the video. And hit a thumbs up, because you know what? I can dig a thumbs up. So, today I'm in a frightful mood today. I've had company all day long. My 3 buds dropped in today, and they were going over the new Monster Mash. Little tune that came out back, what, in the 60s? But anyway, so that's going to be coming up. Halloween is Tuesday the 31st. And I'm really digging it. I'm excited. I'm just, yay. I love giveaways. I love making you guys happy. You make me happy when you watch my videos, when you give me a thumbs up, when you subscribe to my channel. You make me happy when you support my channel just by viewing me. And remember, constructive criticism. What I can't stand, to be honest with you, is tacky. Tacky folks. I need to find a place they can have the tackiness, and so that way they can all be tacky together. So what I'm going to be talking about right now is this fountain pen. I did a review on this fountain pen, the Lamy Joy with the 1.5. And you can pull that video up. I just done it. Well, we're doing the writing samples and talking about this pen, how it was skipping, bad starts, the ink flow wasn't good. Was it the nib? I wasn't sure. But I got to think about it. I'm going to try a different ink. So I took off the Lamy blue that was in there, and I used my trusty old syringe. I took this sucker apart, which is very simple, and I refilled this with diamine sapphire blue. I cleaned out the cartridge really good, and I went ahead and washed out my feed and my nib, and I put that new diamine in. So then I've done riding with it all day. I did a pen pal letter today with it. I've had no problems, no issues, no flow issues, no stops, bad starts, no skips, no hits, nothing. Because, you know, I was really somewhat surprised when this pen was acting up on me, because I use Lamys a lot. I like oversized pens, large pens. I like big nibs. I'm a medium nib type guy, but I like large nibs. 1.1, 1.5s, 1.9s, and then I'm hearing about a 2.5. Wow, I'm digging it. So I did that, and let me show you how it writes. Mr. Announcer, will you please do the honors and hold the camera in for me? So we're going to get started. Here, have you noticed where I did this? Was it yesterday or day before yesterday? Right there, all the skips. You can see all that right there where it stopped. You can see all the problems that I have. Boom, 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 boom. Right here, it just went on. So let's try it again. So here we go. La la. And I can tell you now, this thing jams, baby. It jams. All right, as you can see, nothing. That's me. Nothing wrong with the flow. Lazy dog. And that's even fast writing. Doing real well. Do a few S's here. We'll do some wetness. It lays down that ink. And this is on Tomo River paper. So that's one. And then on the Aprika paper, which I did as well, Aprika Premium, I believe I said that word correctly. Ta-da! Let's try it here. No problems. Now, I haven't touched this pen. I used this pen this morning. The last time I used it was around 9:30, and then I let it sit. So, it was not the nib, so the only thing I'm thinking it was the ink wasn't doing what it should, I don't think, anyway. That's that. Now, let me go to my Rhodia line. What do you guys prefer, Rhodia line or Rhodia dot paper? These are very important questions that could be in a mystery gift, and they may not. Oh, nice paper. And it wrote very well. Now, let's see if we can get a close-up of, let you see what the nib looks like. Are we getting a good view of that nib? Here's the 1.5 stub nib Lamy. As you can see in the very tip, there's no ball. It's cut straight across. Then you have your slant right down the middle. You got your cut right through there. And of course it has 1.5 Lamy. Now you're probably not seeing this very well because of the camera. But we'll take a close-up on our phones and put it on at the end of the review or during the talking. And then here's the feed. How's that? I'm talking to Mr. Announcer. He's helping me at this time because I'm not an octopus yet. I like to be under the sea in an octopus's garden with you. All right, can you see that? How's that? Can you get that pretty good? Okay, all right. So, that's that. And last but not least, we're going to put this on the Clairefontaine. How many of you guys out there like Clairefontaine? How do I do? You know, I just love good paper. Well, I love paper. I even love notebook paper, to be honest with you. Here we go. This Lamy nib just sings across this paper. And it's just really a sweet nib. I really do enjoy this nib, believe it or not. You know, this nib is not for everybody. If you like large nibs and you like to write large or calligraphy, hey, it works great. I love pens, I love inks, papers, and I love nibs. At one time, I wouldn't touch these nibs, but after a while, my whole taste changed, and I said, you know, Larry, if you're going to be in the fountain pen world, then you need to get a grip and venture out, and I have. This is a very sweet, nice nib. Sweet. This is upside down. So, I thought I'd share that with everybody. And you know me, I like to do, when I do writing samples, inks, I really like to try it on different types of paper because I don't know about you or anybody else in the world, but for me, I like to see how the ink reacts to the paper because I believe, these are my own thoughts, just mine, that some inks and the nibs can react different with different paper. And because I've actually seen it. The ink has a different look to it. So, now it's ink time using the Color Rings by Anna. These are the ones that she made, and you can find these at designed by the Well Appointed Desk, manufactured in Kansas City. Missouri, USA. You get 100 sheets. They're 2x4s. They're 100 pounds, 160 GSMs, acid-free, and they do the job. So, let's take a trip back. We're going to start here. And from August, can you see the names? All right, Mr. Announcer, can you pronounce the names? And I'll turn the cards.
Monteverde Horizon Blue.
Correct. I like that red sheen in there coming out. And I'll get this one. This is the Noodler's Blue. That's a really nice blue. I like that rich blue. Very nice color. Noodler's
Luxury Blue.
It's just a beautiful blue. I'm just staring at it because it's really a lovely color. I'm digging it. I just go into a trance. Here's another one, a Diamond Blue Velvet. Right here. Another nice color. And then we're going to go to the Mr. Announcer.
Robert Oster, Fire and Ice.
You know, Robert Oyster inks, they kick butt. So, Mr. Robert Oyster, if you're out there and you're hearing this review, you really have put together some fantastic inks. And you're always coming out with some new, cool, great, inspiring inks. I love the colors. I love the idea, the things that you can put these inks with. There's just so many things you can do with it. It's just great stuff. So thank you, Mr. Robert Oyster, on doing the inks that you do. Keep them coming, buddy. All right, Mr. Announcer.
Monteverde Caribbean Blue.
That is a nice blue. It kind of reminds me of maybe of a turquoise. Nice blue. And here is the Pilot Irizuku Konpeki blue. And it's kind of different. When I put this on Tomo River paper, it looks a little better. And here's one, a really cool, nice one. Diamond Blue Black. You're going into the black hole. And then you got the Robert Oyster School Blue. Another one by Mr. Robert Oyster. Great ink. Is it not a great ink? Give a thumbs up for Mr. Robert Oyster. He's doing some great jobs with inks. Love them. And give a hand to Noodler's Ottoman. Nice color. All right, Mr. Announcer.
Mont Blanc Royal Blue.
Yes. Now this royal blue coming across like a purple. J. Herbern 1670. And then you got your Pelican Edelstein Aquamarina. Nice color. I'm digging the color. In fact, I've been using this a lot today. Getting ahead of myself. August 22nd. Here's another great Noodler's color. Revolution Blue. Nice color. Mr. Announcer.
Diamond Turquoise.
I'm digging this color. Isn't it just a nice color? It's a nice turquoise. I'm a big turquoise fan as well. Love turquoise. In fact, believe it or not, when I first started, I believe it was the 5th or 6th grade, and I got my first fountain pen. I think it was a Schaefer that had a cartridge. It was turquoise color, and I fell in love with turquoise ever since I was a little boy, and I love it today. And I love that Lamy turquoise as well. All right, here is the Fountain Pen Revolution Blue. And it really gives off a great color on Tomo River paper and Life paper. And I use this blue quite often. All right, here's one, Mr. Announcer.
Private Review.
Private Reserve.
Private Reserve. DC Super Show Blue.
And this is a dynamite color. Look at that blue. Can you dig this blue for real? I hope you guys are with me, hanging in there, and I hope you're really looking at these colors. This is from August of this year. Okay, here's one from August 22nd. The Private Reserve Electric DC Blue. It's got that red sheen in there. Looks really nice. Then you got the Manuscript Blue, another one. And it kind of reminds me of the Private Reserve Electric DC Blue. This is a little darker. I like both colors. I'm really digging this one too. Then here's the Noodlers, one of my favorite, Bay State Blue. Noodlers knocked it out of the ballpark. This is one blue that I love using, I enjoy using. I don't have any problems whatsoever when I use this blue, to be honest with you. I've used it in my Sailor King of Pens. I've used it in my Vanscoty Homo Sapien, Mont Blanc, and it hadn't hurt my pens. That's me. I've heard and read a lot about some real scary stories that this ink has done to some pens, but I guess I'm the fortunate one. But I love this ink, and I'll use it in my pens. The only thing I don't use this ink in is pens that have sacks. That's really hard to clean out. I just mainly stick with the ink converter. And here's the Pilot Irizuku ASA. GAO. It is what it is. Private Reserve, Mr. Announcer.
Lake Placid Blue.
Here we go to the lake. And we'll just kind of put these together. And I like the Private Reserve better. It's a deeper, rich blue. And then here we go with something different. Here's an interesting ink that one of my viewers sent me. The Hero 232 Blue Black. Is that not an interesting color? It reminds me of a gray and almost like a pencil. But that is an interesting ink. All right, Mr. Announcer, here's the one for you.
Pilot Iroshizuku Masaki Shikubu.
Woohoo! Hoo! La la! Nice color. At least I think so. Mr. Announcer.
Private Reserve Dauphine Blue.
Reminds me of the turquoise blue. In fact, I am going to, which I should have done. I know, I should have had them taken apart and put them down like everybody else does, but I didn't, so, and I'm me, so blah, blah, blah. So here we go. Here's a Carabine Blue, and here's this one. There is a tad of difference with that. Okay, folks, we're still into August. This is on Saturday, the 26th of this year.
Private Reserve Naples Blue. Diamine Sargasso Sea. Private Reserve Midnight Blues.
I like that.
Diamine Providential Blue.
Presidential Blue. Oh, somebody can't read. Okay.
Diamine Imperial Blue. Aurora Blue.
Aurora Blue. What do y'all think about this blue? Any comments? Leave me some comments about what do you think about the Aurora Blue. It's an interesting color, that's for sure. Ah, here we go.
Lamy Turquoise.
Lamy rocks. Love the color.
Mont Blanc Blue.
Now this is an interesting color. And you can see where I've done it twice. This is what would I say? This reminds me of what do you think? A teal or somewhere in the green, or what do you think?
It's almost a blue-black.
It's an interesting color, that's for sure. And here's another one.
Mont Blanc Burgundy.
Yeah, I like this one a lot. Here's one that I really digging.
Mont Blanc Lucky Orange.
It's today your lucky day. Hey, and it's trick or treat, Halloween. Smell my feet. Give me something sweet to eat. All right.
Platinum Black.
Yep, here we go. And this is August 29th. And I believe that's VAV Black, whatever that stands for. It looks more of a purple to me. Interesting. All right, here we go. Noodlers, Mr. Announcer.
Noodler's Liberty Elysium.
Yep, and that's one of Brian Goulet. Him and I believe Frank from Noodlers got together and come up with this blue, and here it is. And it really looks nice on this paper. You know, to be honest with you, on this ink, when I first started using it, it didn't do anything for me, just kind of like blah. You know, it is what it is. But after I used it for a while and kept looking at the ink, now I have to reverse my first opinion to say that this ink rocks. Nice ink. All right, Mr. Announcer.
Mont Blanc Lavender.
Okay, this Mont Blanc Lavender looks like a brown, but still it's a lavender, and it really is a nice ink. I like it, and I use it quite a bit.
Mont Blanc
Antonio de Saint Exupéry, something like that, but here it is. And this is done in September the 5th. This is another one of my favorites. I think this is a rather new, one of the newest ink Mont Blancs that out really nice. All right.
Mont Blanc Toffee Brown.
Another nice one.
Private Reserve DC Super Show Blue.
And we're now into September month. Love the ink.
Private Reserve Ebony Purple.
And I really, really like this ink. In fact, I was going to buy some from Anderson Pens when they were at the Dallas Pen Show, but they didn't have any with them at the show. So I need to get on the horn and call Anderson Pens and order me a bottle of this. I love it.
Organic Studio Nitrogen Royal Blue.
Yeah, here's the one I picked up at Vanessa's table at the Dallas Pen Show. Thanks to Danny, my viewer that I got to meet. He's a really nice guy. He showed me where Vanessa's table was, and I bought the ink, and that's where I met Anna. And I'm so glad I met Danny and met Anna. That just made my day. Anna, if you're watching, listening to my review, I really appreciate all the help that you gave me when I was at your table with the ink, and I really do, Anna, love these cards you made. Thank you so much.
Organic Studio Henry Thoreau Walden Pond Blue.
Yeah, I think it's Thorn, isn't it?
Thoreau.
Okay, I'm sorry, she's correct. All right, here's another one I got picked up over at Vanessa's pen table. again, thank you, Ann, for these inks up. I like them. I love the sheen. Look how beautiful that is. It's just great colors in it. These are the kind of inks you don't want to put down. Here's one for you.
Pelican 4001 dark green.
Love the ink. Love, love, love the ink. Did I say love? Next one.
Diamine Magical Forest.
Now check this out, folks. Can you see that beautiful sparkle going on here? Can you see it, Mr. Announcer? Yes. And that's a 1.5 TWSBI. And thank you to my good dear friend Bill Manning for sending me this. And then my other buddy, Troy, he sent me the 1.1, and there it is on top. And I just love this ink. In fact, I'm using it. It's almost out, and I've been using it, and I just love it. Here we go.
Monteverde Amethyst.
All right, Monteverde is another line of inks that I really love, and I love this color. It really is a nice color. Here we go. September 25th.
Diamine Sherwood Green.
Now, I don't know if you can see it, but this has the sparkles in it. I can see them all in here. I don't know if you can. It's kind of hard to see, but yeah, I can see them on my end. Nice ink. Sherwood Green. Kind of reminds me of the Robin Hood Adventures with Errol Flynn. Here we go.
Noodler's Zhivago.
That's a cool ink. One of my viewers sent me this, and I'm really liking it. It's a mysterious color, I call it. Folks, what do you think about this color? Does this do anything for you? Here we go.
Waterman Audacious Red.
Yes, another one. I love this color of Waterman.
J. Urban 1670 Stormy
Gray.
Stormy Gray.
Gray. And this ink looks like to me that it has sparkles all in there. It's a nice ink. I've used it on a letter, and it came out really nice. Here we go.
Lamy Pacific.
That's another nice turquoise, same as the other. Y'all heard the stories about both inks, so I won't go into that.
Private Reserve Ebony Brown.
Another line of inks that I really like. Private Reserve, great ink color.
Monteverde Olivine.
Yes, Monteverde Olivine, another line of fantastic inks, and this ink rocks. And Neil, thank you. He sent me some of this ink, a sample of it, and I'm sure glad he did, because you know what? I use that in the Karat's Custom pen that Neil sent me. And thank you again for that, Neil. And I use that pen today, and I love this ink.
Noodler's Black.
What can I say? This Noodler's Black rocks. I really like it. If you've been following my reviews, you know the ink I found that I really liked was Cross Black. And then on September the 4th, a viewer sent me out some samples, and I fell in love with Noodler's Black.
Bungu Box.
Yeah.
Dandyson.
Yeah, however, yep, better than I would have said it. And I did this ink with the Parsons Essential Oblique Medium Nib right here, just so happened to have it. Thank you, Miss Mary Harper. She rocks, folks. Give Mary Harper a hand. Yay, Mary. Love the ink, love the pen, love both. Got to get some more. Send me more. Here we go.
Visconti Sepia.
Really a nice ink. In fact, Chris Rapid sent me this ink, a sample of this ink, a year or two ago. And yeah, I know I need to get some more ink. and I haven't done it. Why? Well, you got me, but I've been sparingly using this ink, and I really am liking this ink.
Lamy Blue.
There it is, Sunday, the 8th of October, and I'll leave it at that.
Diamine.
Yeah, diamine. And I forgot to put which blue it is, but anyway, there it is. I think it's just diamine blue. And last but not least is one we just seen. Pelican Edelstein
Aquamarine.
But the reason why you're seeing it again, because the story with this is I done it with this pen.
The F. Salvatore.
Yep, I got this pen in some months back for a review, and the pen wrote okay. But I really like this gunmetal, and I like the weight of this pen. I have a Hero pen that looks something like this, but I really like this pen. I just wasn't, the nib wasn't doing much for me. So I changed out the nib, and I'm using the Fountain Pen Revolution Flex nib in it. And wow, what a bang. It really has picked up. The writing is a lot more fun for me. All right, real quick, we'll go over, last but not least, inks again. Some inks that I haven't done on this ring yet because I didn't have it yet, but a lot of them I do have. But I want to show you how the inks look when I first started. We're going to start back. This was done July 31st at 11:56 a.m. on a Monday. So, do their Birmingham Pen Company inks. I've showed this review before, and I'm just going to let the camera do the talking and show you how the inks have settled in. And look at the colors. That's the main reason. I'm not going to say every name. I'm just going to show you how the colors have settled in and what they look like now. This is July to August. It'll be 3 months, October 31st. And I really like this color here. The Bridge TRU, I can't remember, Trust Blue. So, they got a lot of nice inks on here. And here we go. This is live paper, and I did some writing samples with the ink to see what they would look like with the nib. The Chinhao medium nib, or find a medium with the inks. And then I did the same ink with the Karas Custom medium nib. And then here we go, just on down with the diamine. Here's the cross black, Mont Blanc Mystery Black. And just look at the inks, how they've settled in. Look at this Lamy purple down here, the lilac, I call it purple. And this was August 5th. August 8th. I really like how these inks look on paper. And I really go back, believe it or not, and I like looking at the colors of the inks because it helps me determine, am I ready to buy a bottle or another sample? Or just leave it alone and forget that ink completely. The Blackstone Black Stump is another of my favorite. So, but these are some nice inks. Then over here, August 16, it's a Mont Blanc. All are black inks with the exception of the Robert Oyster Fire and Ice. I had to put that in there. But I did this with the on kind of the nibs. This is the 149, the oblique nib, the 149 medium nib. And this, of course, with the Preppy, had to do that. And this is with the Jinhao 159 with the 1.5 Anderson nib. And here's a cross black ink with an Anderson broad nib. Jinhao 750 with a Knox medium nib. I did the cross black ink. On the 159, I did the Goulet medium nib with cross black ink. The Jinhao 450 with an Anderson medium nib. And that's the cross black ink, which is almost gone. The pen was just about empty. Then the Jinhao 159 with a broad Goulet nib, cross black. That's because there was plenty of ink in it. And then Jinhao 450 with the Goulet 1.5 cross black. Just look at the inks with the different nibs. You know, you got Goulet, you got Anderson, you got Knox nibs going on. So you got a little bit of different nibs going on. And then here we go. Let the colors begin. Look at the beautiful array of colors that's on this paper. I love coming to this page because all these colors, just if you dig ink like I do, then you're going to feel that same passion for the ink. You're going to say, wow, cool. A lot of work goes into this, a lot of time, but then a lot of pleasure just going back and looking at it. And I go back and say, wow, look at this, man. On August the 19th, I did that. I laid this ink out and look at this ink on here, the Noodlers and the Bay State blue. Look at that beautiful blue. Look at the Pelican Edelstein Aquamarine, Diamond Turquoise, on and on and on. And just look at these lovely inks. Lucky Orange, Liberty, Lyceum. It just goes on and on. The Nitrogen, Royal Blue, the Walden Palm Blue. It just goes on, and I just go crazy over it. Ink freak. And here we go again. So, let me see. I did the Mont Blanc Lucky Orange. I did this with a Q-tip. And then I did this with the Mont 149 medium nib. These are done with nibs. Where to these are done with Q-tips. The majority. This is done with nibs. Some are done with nibs, some aren't. And I'm really glad I did it. I really like it. And here's that Fountain Pen Revolution Flex nib I was telling you about. So, there you have it. Well, folks, that's going to conclude this review on the inks that I keep logged in my Life notebook, and then I put it also in my Rhodia notebook, and I go back from time to time and I look at it, and before I actually buy an ink, like I said before, I actually will go to the cards and paper and look at the ink that I'm interested in, and I'm saying, okay, do I want a bottle? Or do I just want to get another sample? And sometimes I have to think about it for a while to process it. And sometimes I'll just say, no, I just don't want it at all. It doesn't interest me. But then that doesn't say I'm never going to like it, because there's some inks that I thought I wouldn't like, and months later I've changed my mind. I like them. So that's my world. Somebody say it's kind of dull. I say my life has been very interesting, And when I entered the world of fountain pens, my life totally changed for the better. And I love what I do. So, remember, the giveaway starts today. Today is Monday, October the 9th. And right now it's 6:27 p.m. Giveaway starts now. Real quick, email only. You have to be a subscriber. Your full name and address is really important. And what also is really important is your email address. If you leave your email address, then you're not going to be entered in the contest. It's a mystery. Surprise giveaway. And I really want to give you a hint, but I'm not going to. Shut up, Mr. Announcer.
No.
Yeah, see there. Oh, it wouldn't be any fun, wouldn't it? And it's going to end on Halloween. So here's the magic to this. After the winner name is drawn, then I'll start that process immediately. And then I will announce the winner on my YouTube channel and my Facebook group. So, now I've got to get to thinking, what is the mystery going to be? Should it be ink? Now, here's where you guys come in. Ink. What color of ink? What brand? Or samples of ink. Or cartridges. What kind of paper? I'm a river paper, Clairefontaine, Life, Rhodia, dot, blank, line paper, Luke Storm, bullet journal, cool, notebooks, dot, love the notebook. What interests you? Also, now, this doesn't sound going to be giving this stuff away. What kind of pen? A Lamy Joy, a Safari, an All-Star, an Echo, Twisby, a Metropolitan, Pilot Metropolitan, a Noodler's Ahab, name a few pens. There are so many pens out there in the pen world. A Schaefer, a Parker. Give me some thoughts here. Okay, folks, I'm going to wrap it up, close it down. Got to get to the computer, got to do the editing, and then got to do the rendering, and then got to do the uploading and all that good jazz. But I'm excited, dynamite. So remember, if you haven't subscribed to Larry's Fountain Pen channel, do it. Do it now, baby. Let's rock on. So remember, don't text and drive. Peace, love. I'm out of here.